In this video, we'll be working on what I think is the most critical aspect of yoga that one can do, which is to lengthen the front side of the body and strengthen the back side of the body. In our lives, where we're sitting so much and there's so much hip flexion, it's very difficult to get movements during the day that allow for that lengthening of the front side, strengthening of the back side of the body. So these poses will be lying down. You can be in your bed if you wish. If your regular practice is chair yoga, this is especially beneficial for you because in chair yoga, where your spine and your hips are in flexion so much, you really need to open up the front side of the body. Let's begin lying on your belly. With your forearms pressing down and your fingers spread, claw the mat by pressing the fingertips down and pull your fingertips toward your toes. This is an isometric action. You're pulling, you're clawing, strong action with the arms. You're drawing the elbows back in this isometric action and drawing the heads of the arm bones back, melting the heart forward. You feel the shoulder blades hugging in toward each other. It looks like a very stationary pose, but you're very engaged in the upper back. You can feel the arms work, the shoulder blades hugging in. Although it seems like you're not doing that much in this pose, it's a very good way to start your practice. So let's begin again. Claw the mat or your mattress and pull from the fingertips back to let the heart draw forward, the heads of the arm bones draw back, and the shoulder blades hug in toward each other. You might want to tuck your toes under as a way to engage the legs more. Release now. Now let's come all the way down to the mat. Reach your hands back with the palms pressing on the mat. Lift your heart up. Exhale, draw down. Now engage more. Spread your fingers. Pull from the fingertips toward the front of the mat. Lift up. Draw down. You feel the back muscles engaged. You want to feel the low back, the middle back, the upper back engaged. If you're just feeling it in one area, just back off so that you can start to feel like the entire musculature supporting the back is working to expand the front body and draw awareness and strength to the back body. And release down. Now you might feel like you're not making much progress. You're just barely lifting up off the mat. But the more you engage the muscles, the more progress you'll find. So as you come to the pose with the palms pressing down, see about lifting the hands up off the mat. Now with the palms facing the floor, can you lift your thumbs a little higher than your baby fingers? Can you lift up even more? And you exhale down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down. Come back to your forearms. Do that Sphinx action 1 more time. With the elbows right under your shoulders, with the fingers spread, press the fingertips down, draw your heart forward, pull back from the fingertips to the elbows, elbows draw back toward your feet, reach your heart forward as the heads of the arm bones draw back, as your shoulder blades hug in. The third pose you can do to lengthen the front side of the body, strengthen the back side of the body, is to lie on your back, but come up to sit first. So as you sit up, take your feet wider than hip distance apart and draw your toes out slightly. So your heels are closer than your toes, with your toes drawing out. Now support yourself as you lie on your back. Keep your knees bent, your feet separated, your toes drawing out. Hold on to your mat or your sheets if you're in bed. And as you do, draw your hands toward your feet. Draw the heads of your arm bones back so you lift your chest. Now lift your pelvis up. See if you can get just a really nice lift here. And take your pelvis down. If your feet feel a little bit too far from you, you can step your feet in slightly. And again, the toes are turned out. And we're doing this to engage your external rotators so that your glutes get a little bit stronger. Inhale, lift your pelvis up. Keep a nice opening of the upper chest. Keep your arms engaged. And release your pelvis down. Maybe you can even take your feet a little bit closer if that works for you, with your arms engaged. The heads of the arm bones draw back so that the shoulder blades squeeze in to lift the heart. Lift the pelvis now and just get a nice fullness to the front side of the body, nice length. Press your head back to create just a little bit more spaciousness in your neck. And slowly release your pelvis down and release your legs. You can just relax your arms and your legs and close your eyes. These three moves are so critical because in our daily life, we spend most of our day with our spine and our hips in flexion. So as a way to just create more back body strength, more front body length. If you practice these poses, you'll be able to feel the spaciousness that these back bending moves give you. As you just take a few moments to enjoy the afterglow, the effects of the three postures, let your arms and legs release. Have a gentleness in your breath. Breathe in deep and out long. Breathe in deep and out long. Breathe in deep and out long. Now breathe very freely and naturally. Thank you for joining me in the practice. Namaste.